Looks like old Doc got here just in time. How have you survived with a droid and Little Miss Uptight as your only friends?
Be nice to my crew.
T7's as loyal as they come. And you should address my fellow Jedi by her name.
Right. What's her name? Sneera? Kanoya? Yeah, never mind. Before I settle in, a few things.
Dick.
First, I like my quarters kept at least 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the ship. I only eat energy pudding, so stock up on that. Also, give me 30 minutes in the refresher every morning. That's all.
Get over yourself.
If it wasn't for me, you'd be unemployed on Balmora. Be thankful for what you get.
All I'm saying is, world-class medical care isn't free. Never seen a ship's med bay right next to the engine compartment before. Not exactly convenient. I've done better with worse. Until I have everything online, stay in one piece. Doctor's orders.
I don't like Doc. Doc is a dick. Like, completely. I'm not mean to my companions, but shit. I don't have to be nice to him either. I don't wanna. Oh, I feel like that's sleazy as fuck. Like, it's the only way I could imagine romance with him going. Ugh.
So far, so good. And now that we're a team, figure it's only a matter of time before the whole galaxy gets saved. Prepare yourself for fortune and glory, pal. You'll be up to your chin in beautiful women when this war's over.
No, I won't.
My fans will be disappointed. It's against the Jedi code for me to form emotional attachments.
Who said anything about emotions? Wait, you can't enjoy the adoring public? Well, good thing I'll be there to comfort those poor women. Old Doc's no stranger to the fame game. Cure a plague-ridden planet or two, and people get grateful enough to give you anything.
Which you should refuse.
It's wrong to take advantage of such generosity. Good deeds are their own reward.
Oh, you're serious? Yes, sir. As soon as this galaxy's saved, you've got a lot to look forward to. I'll be there to see you through it all, buddy.
Okay. Guys, I've never wanted to send a companion out of the airlock faster. Holy shit. This guy... I don't like him. Dang. He has women on every planet. I'm not surprised.
Gotta say, this is one comfy starship. Never saw anything this cushy on the Outer Rim. Those fringers use rocks for pillows. And medical care? Forget it. Kolto might as well be a myth. Tough work being a doctor outside the Corps.
Is that where you're from?
I take it you didn't start your career on Balmora.
Born on Raltier. Graduated Coruscant University. Highest honors. I could have gone home, had a safe medical practice, and died of boredom. But I'm a man of action. You have any idea how many people have tried to kill me for bringing quality healthcare to their planets?
I feel like you're the type of person who tries to vaccinate people who don't want to get vaccinated. So yeah, I can believe that. Yeah. Quinn came from Balmora on the Sith Warrior storyline. Were they your patients?
You must have a lot of unhappy customers.
All my patients love me, even the ones who don't make it. The frontier worlds are crawling with pirates, gangsters, and tax collectors. But they're no match for old Doc. Not everyone needs a laser sword and mind tricks to get out of a tight spot.
But they do help.
I don't need them either. They're just efficient.
Me? I rely on superior intellect and natural charm. It works every time. If I were you, I wouldn't leave the ship without me.
No, you stay on the ship and nowhere else. Locked up. Janessa? Are we thinking about Jaisa? So on Sith Warrior, you get Jaisa right after Alderaan? Or during Alderaan? One of the two. I think it's right after Alderaan. Yeah.
I need the Jedi Council's hollow frequency. Old Doc's gonna have a chat with your bosses. This code you people follow has you wrapped up tighter than the Emperor's shorts. It's not healthy. In my professional experience, enjoying life on a regular basis dramatically reduces your chances of falling to the dark side.
I enjoy a simple existence.
Peace and contentment are the foundation of a good life. Everything else is only a distraction.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You have no idea what you're missing. I'm glad I'm around to keep things lively. The ship would be way too serious without me. Life of a combat medic. Long hours, grueling work. Patients bleeding all over your nice clothes. I'm not complaining. Nothing beats the look of gratitude from someone whose life you just saved. But it gets distracting when beautiful patients fall in love with you. I mean, lots of ethical dilemmas, you know.
Is he humble bragging about his patients hitting on him? You know where Doc belongs? He belongs on Grey's Anatomy. Like, I'm pretty sure they watched Grey's Anatomy and then wrote Doc. And it's bad. No, excuse me. It's good writing because they effectively maybe hate him. Oh, wait. Keep dropping stuff. Oh, gotcha. Does this happen a lot? Does this happen a lot?
How often do combat medics meet beautiful women?
Why do you think I took the job? I figured Jedi have the same problem. You must have admirers lined up from one end of the galaxy to the other.
Well, there was that one undercover agent on Coruscant. Yeah. There are some robe chasers out there. We don't encourage that.
Jedi have no interest in gaining admirers, or being admired.
You don't know what you're missing. Just imagine how popular we'll be after we knock the Sith Empire into a black hole. If I were you, I'd get some extra sleep now. You can get along without me for a bit, right? Need to pop over to Alderaan. Old friend of mine there got kidnapped by gangsters. They'll kill her if I don't deliver the spice they paid me for.
Stealing spice is illegal.
You realize selling spice is against the law? What's to stop me from turning you in?
They only paid me for spice. Never planned to actually deliver any.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years back, I scammed this gang for a bulk load of credits. Spent everything to set up a refugee hospital in Alderaan. My friend is the head doctor there. I guess the gangsters finally figured out where all the money went.
You're a complete idiot.
What made you think stealing from gangsters was a good plan?
They're not the first gang that contributed to my favorite charity. It's like taking candy from a baby. I'm going undercover for Republic Customs. Once I deliver the spice and free my friend, the good guys swoop in. Gangsters go to prison and my friend gets your hospital back. Whole plan's foolproof. Won't take any time at all.
Sure. All right, but be careful.
Watch your back, Doc. Someone's always building a better fool.
Don't I know it? Those gangsters were smarter than I thought. But the Republic hostage negotiators talked him out of killing me. They were really something.
It must have been.
Sounds like the expert on talking finally met his match.
I was at a disadvantage. The gangsters really wanted me dead. Good news is, my old friend's fine, because they forgot all about her.
No.
I never got a chance to catch up, but, hey, you're on the holo. Probably wants to say thanks. Hey, pretend you work for me, all right? You look terrific, Prudy. Have you lost weight? Love the new hairstyle.
2 years without so much as a hollow, and that's all you can say. You abandoned me at our wedding.
Ew. Oh. Well. It's kind of hard to defend that one. This keeps getting better.
Wow, this conversation got entertaining in a hurry.
I thought you loved me. You said all those wonderful things on Ordman Tower.
Of course he did.
Prudy, sweetheart. Those were sweet nothings. You should never take those at face value.
My parents flew all the way from Coruscant for a wedding that never happened. You loathsome cad. I wish I'd never met you.
Oh, it just wasn't meant to be.
Some people simply aren't destined for each other.
Destiny has nothing to do with it. He's a coward.
Look on the bright side, Prudy. You still have that hospital I bought you.
The gangsters burned it to the ground.
She still loves me.
Oh, God. Okay. Now. Oh, Jesus. I now have a reason to like Doc for the drama. He has good drama. Oh, man. All right, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab an airhead. And I will be back to continue on with Doc. We're probably close to done, is my guess. I imagine his conversations aren't as long as the first two companions, considering when we get him in the storyline. Well, we'll see. I'll be right back. All right. Where was I? Says Juggernaut Immortal with a double-bladed lightsaber, roll the jug skills, and add assassin skills to the list. What? Jeez. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, let's continue.
Those gangsters on Alderaan brought back some great memories. Oh, they used to call me Doc Operator back in the day. I was the go-to guy for everything medical. Trauma kits, surgical droids, hospitals, you name it, and I could get it. One time, this hut was hoarding med packs after a massive groundquake, selling them at an obscene markup. I tricked Mandalorians into attacking his palace.
And that helped how?
Inciting violence hardly seems like a useful response.
How else was I gonna liberate those med packs? I forged a death mark signed by the Hutt against the Mandalorian clan. They, accidentally found it with a little help from yours truly. The Mandalorians attacked the Hutt palace in record time. By sheer coincidence, I was there to sweep in and clear out the Hutt's med packs.
What else did you steal?
You expect me to believe that's all you took? I know how Hutts live.
The Hutt was hiding rare gems in a few med packs. Strangest thing. Thanks to an anonymous donor, every hospital in the disaster zone received supplies to treat their patients. Saved thousands of lives. That was small time compared to what we're doing. When we save the galaxy, I'm not staying anonymous.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We have got to get off this ship and do something besides beat up bad guys. Don't get me wrong, that's important, but it wouldn't kill us to go out and socialize a bit. I know all the best clubs. I'll show you around, make some introductions. Never know who you might meet. It'll be fun.
He's trying to take us to the Red District on Nar Shaddaa. How dare. We have a galaxy to save.
When the Sith Empire is finally defeated, I'll be able to relax.
Put a conditional like that on your life. What happens if we all die or get really old and boring before then? You keep saying no all you want, but old Doc's not gonna stop asking. Might as well give in and live a little, right?
Pushy.
Can't believe this. Standards at the Republic Health Administration must be non-existent. I went to medical school with a new acting head. Guy is a moron. Doesn't know a vibra scalpel from a field cauterizer. Barely passed his final exams. How is he the top doctor in the Republic?
He must have earned it.
It's been a while since you were in school together. His skills must have improved.
The only thing that improved was his bank account. Now he's gonna be in all the medical journals. This is what always happens. Real doctors go out and save lives. Idiots stay on Coruscant and get themselves promoted. So what if this guy invented a vaccine for Zabrak scalp necrosis? I could have done it. I'm just busy.
I'm ready for some snow, bro. My son ain't seen it yet. So I would love for us to get some snow. So I can pelt him with a snowball. Snowmobile? No. No, I'll get a trash can lid and some rope. I'll be the snowmobile for him. Or I could just take the trucks off of a skateboard. That could be fun too. Zabrak scalp necrosis?
What is Zabrak scalp necrosis? Sounds bad.
Oh, it's just a low-grade flesh-eating virus. Makes Zabrak's horns fall out. Embarrassing, not life-threatening. Tell you this much. Enough's enough. No more Mr. Nice Doc. The galaxy's gonna find out what a real physician looks like. I gotta find a disease to cure. Something really unpleasant.
Yeah, using a kid from the trash can is only an Austin thing. I mean, what?
Old Doc's always been more of a lover than a fighter. But I had to up my game since you came around. It's not easy looking good when you're fighting next to a Jedi. But I figured out the trick.
Right, staying in my shadow.
Hiding behind me is working out very well for you.
You got me all wrong. I've been researching, studying your moves, making my own. Yep. Next time we're surrounded by the scum of the galaxy, they're gonna be sorry they met me.
Okay. A buddy of mine's friend bought a snowmobile, then for 6 years got nowhere near enough snow to ride it. He's since sold it, now last 2 years have had a few weeks of snow sticking around. Oh, that's horrible. And T7 will be a Jedi the day he saves you. No kidding.
I don't believe this. We missed the party of the millennium last night. It's all over
Did
the
we?
internet. Music, dancing, attractive people. Oh, we could have been a part of it if we hadn't been on the wrong side of the galaxy,
Right, baby.
saving everyone's lives as usual.
Boo
The heroes
hoo.
of the Republic would have been colossal at that shindig. Infinite opportunities for romance. We would have had it made.
What do you mean, we, lackey?
I'm the famous hero of the Republic. You're just my loyal sidekick.
I prefer the term wingman, and you wouldn't even know about these parties if I wasn't around to tell you. I'm in the prime of my life, and I'm spending it with people who enjoy running around on exploding planets. All I want is to abuse our fame just for one night. Is that so wrong?
He's despicable.
It shouldn't be this hard to find a terrible disease I can cure. All the good ones are taken. All that's left are embarrassing things like Bothan nether rot or diseases that'll take decades to treat. I don't have that kind of time.
Bothan nether rot?
Do I want to know what Bothan nether rot is?
If you ever develop purple-green discoloration in the trouser area, tell me, so I can leave the ship immediately. Don't keep me down. I'll cure an important disease even if I have to create it myself. Say, that's not a bad idea.
Hold on. I'm going to replay this bit of conversation so you can see his eyes when he said, say, that's not a bad idea. Watch this.
It shouldn't be this hard to find a terrible disease I can cure. All the good ones are taken. All that's left are embarrassing things like Bothan nether rot or diseases that'll take decades to treat. I don't have that kind of time.
Do I want to know what Bothan nether rot is?
If you ever develop purple-green discoloration in the trouser area, tell me, so I can leave the ship immediately. This won't keep me down. I'll cure an important disease even if I have to create it myself. Say, that's not a bad idea.
Ah, I missed that. Dang it. I was going to screenshot it. Oh well, it's fine. Dude's a little crazy. Just saying. A little bit on the schizo side. All right. They did get bigger. They just slightly widened enough to make him look like a psychopath. I won't even try arguing.
I know better than to criticize your terrible ideas. You'll figure it out on your own.
I could mix a little pig lizard flu with a strain of Gamorrean mumps. Ooh, yeah. This is going somewhere. I'm glad you stopped by, but old Doc has thinking to do. You should go meditate. Clean your lightsaber and whatever.
All right.
Old Doc's luck is finally turning around. Got a holocall from this ravishing Ratataki I knew on Hutta. Big opportunity to cure something important.
Oh. That's wonderful news.
I take it that means you're no longer attempting to create your own disease.
Like I always say, a plague in the wild is better than two in the lab. My friend's old employer is a Hutt cartel boss named Nemro. He's infected with an incurable disease. It's eating him alive. Literally. No one's ever cured what Nemro has. He'll pay top credits to any doctor who can save his life. This is my big chance.
He was talking about Khalil. He said he got word from a Ratataki woman from Hutta to talk to Nemro. That was Khalil. Ah! I thought your goal was fame.
You never said you were in this for the money.
The credits are just a bonus. The real reward is my name on every Hutt's lips from here to the deep core. Turns out, I studied this disease back in medical school. There's an experimental treatment no one's ever been able to try. It's too risky. I figure if there's a safe place to work with toxic chemicals, it's a Jedi starship. I know you don't mind.
I better not regret this.
Tell me you know what you're doing.
After all this time, doesn't that go without saying? Besides, I started mixing the solution hours ago and the ship's still intact. Now, give old Doc room to work. I got a date with medical history. The treatment formula's ready. Good thing. Nemro's half the Hutt he used to be. My friend's on her way to help. How's my hair? These clothes fit all right? Old Doc's gotta look his best for the historical record.
And your ex-girlfriend?
I'm sure your old flame will be impressed. Why is she coming here?
Hutt politics. It's complicated. When I save Nemro's life, the hollow journalists will be all over me. Oh, here she comes. Look at you.
It is!
Gorgeous. Love the new tattoo, huh? Nice gun.
Let's get this over with. I don't enjoy playing hostage. Not for you, anyway.
I need to make sure Nemro doesn't try to keep me all to himself after I cure him. Hutts occasionally confuse gratitude with kidnapping. Nemro's got a soft spot for my friend. I'm paying her to stay here as my hostage while I fly to Hutta. Brilliant, huh?
Okay. You don't get her as the Jedi Knight. You get her as your first companion on the Imperial agent. So I don't know when the hell this is happening. Yeah, she's an Imperial agent companion. I don't know what she's doing here. What time this is happening. It's throwing me off a little bit. How much are you paying?
What's the going rate for a professional hostage?
She charges by the minute. Worth every credit. Sit tight while I take care of business. I'll be back in no time. Nemro will be healthy as a rancor in a meat factory. Or my name isn't Doc.
Jedi standards must be slipping if a worm like Doc qualifies as an ally.
He's a good man.
Doc has saved my life many times. He's my friend.
Jedi need him to stay alive.
He's a tool, but he's a good
No
guy.
wonder you people are losing the war. Anyway, that's enough polite chit-chat. Is there anything interesting to eat on this rust bucket? I'm famished.
I did it! Nemro's gonna live. The disease is cured. He's already regenerated lost tissue and organs.
Wonderful news. I can leave. It's been amusing.
You're not gonna stay and help us celebrate?
Ha! No.
This is before the agent leaves Hutta after you walk up on her and Jar is talking. Huh. Okay. And we got Doc on what? Tatooine? Or later? I forget what planet we got Doc on. Whoa. Congratulations, Doc.
You did a great thing today. You cured an incurable disease. Saved a life.
Even better, I saved someone famous. That's the kind of story the Journal of Xenomedicine loves. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm putting your name in the special thanks section of my article. At the top, even.
I'll take it. He didn't have to, but I'll take it. We got some goodies. Yeah. More gear that we don't need. Should already geared out pretty much. Oh, chest piece. Never mind. Upgrade. Then we don't need any of the other ones. Okay. Okay. Do they seem to sync up later? Like, I want to know if they're both on Tatooine at the same time, because they both do essentially the same quest. Of destroying the... the crystal that has the zombie... The guy who turns people into zombies in it. I forget. It's another one of those old Empire things. Okay, in Act 3 they sync. Got it.
It's the worst day of my life. Some idiot bounty hunter killed Nemro the Hutt before the Journal of Xenomedicine could examine him. They can't verify my treatment worked because Nemro's a big messy puddle of goo. There's no proof I saved him.
What a horrifying crime.
Someone murdered Nemro? It's awful news.
Yeah, you're telling me? I staked my whole career on him. My only hope is someone else coming down with the disease so I can cure it again. I'm not holding my breath. The disease is rare. It could be years, decades before I get another shot at it.
Did we kill Nemro? Was that the agent? Okay, hold on. I am so surprised right now that these are tying in together, and I am very happy at the same time. So let's see, Nemro. Jesus, Nem apostrophe Ro the Hutt. I should be doing this on the computer. Yeah, Nemro the Hutt. Crime lord who lived during the great blah blah blah. Assassination. It is later revealed that Nemro was infected with a seemingly incurable disease, was eventually cured by Doc. Despite the doctor's hard work, Nemro was then killed by Skadge. Having escaped Belsavis and eventually tracked him down, ending the Hutt's life. Skadge. Who gets Skadge? I think he's a agent companion. Isn't he? Oh, bounty hunter. He's a bounty hunter companion. Okay. So that was the bounty hunter's doing. Good to know. Just find another disease.
You cured one incurable illness, you can probably cure more.
That's like saying if you save one planet, you can save another. All right, bad example. But you get my point. You know what? The Journal of Xenomedicine can take a flying leap into a black hole. You know, I'm starting my own blasted journal. I've had enough medical adventures these past few years to fill a library. And I'm telling people all about them.
Good idea. Share your wisdom.
Good. Your knowledge will make the galaxy a better place.
And if I get moderately famous in the process, that's all right too. Publishing a HoloNet journal won't be easy. I'm gonna need recorders, edit droids, and a good S-thread broadcaster. That's some serious scratch. I'll have to start charging for my services. You understand.
We'll work something out.
I'm willing to invest in a worthy venture.
I'll only need a couple of million credits to get started. See what you can do.
All right, Dragon Clash, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Get the best sleep you can. Those are the only two planets that have split timelines. And that's which planets? Is it Balmora and Hutta? Oh, Balmora and Terrace. Okay. Eight's tough sometimes. For sure. Good night. All right, Doc.
Lindley, she was a sweet girl. Wonder whatever happened to her. Hope she caught that shuttle off Malice there. Probably should have left her some credits. Oh, hey. Strangest thing. I was chatting with Kira and I suddenly had this urge to rethink my past relationships.
Kira mind tricked you.
It sounds like you're the victim of a Jedi mind trick, Doc. I'm guessing Kira wanted to get rid of you.
What, you mean? Oh, that's dishonest. You people shouldn't do that to your friends. I ought to file a complaint with the Jedi Council. Oh, from now on, I'm keeping my distance from Kira. If she can't play nice with old Doc, she won't play at all.
That's for the best. Thank you. You finally got the hint. Okay, so last night, I think this is partially because I quit nicotine. Last night I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, wide fucking awake. So I was just like, shit, what do I do? I'm gonna eat some gummy worms. I scarfed down some gummy worms and fell back asleep. And then like you said, like 4 hours later, I woke up again, completely awake. I must say, that is like one of the biggest differences with quitting nicotine. I don't wake up feeling like I have sludge in my veins anymore. Like, every morning was just really hard to peel myself out of the bed. And I'd go take a shower and I'd sit at the bottom of it for like 20, 30 minutes. Just trying to wake up. I don't have that problem anymore. It's weird. I'm very grateful.
This end of the galaxy business we're always mixed up in. Can't last, right? And sooner or later we'll win. Then what? Always been happy to just drift from one system to the next. Settling down is for settlers. The thing is, there's a lot to be said for a home-cooked meal and a warm bed at the end of the day.
Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for that. Like this morning, the smell kicked in. And I smelt rain for the first time in like ever. I had an emotional experience. Like, I was just in awe. And then I got out of the car and I was just like, there's so many smells everywhere. I didn't realize my work building had a smell. Like, it was weird. A home-cooked meal and a warm bed at the end of the day. Is that what you want?
Are you sure you'd be happy living a quiet life?
Me? I'm talking about the rest of this crew. We've got to convince Kira, Rusk, and the others to retire. They're taking up valuable crew space we could use for more interesting personalities.
Oh.
Get her a Zeltron or even a Thielen. Ugh, they're easy on the eyes. This crew could be colossal. Think about it.
Zeltron? Oh. I see what he's talking about now. This is a Zeltron female. I guess we now know his type. Yeah.
Funniest thing, that thrill I used to get from saving a patient, it's gone. Once you're saving the galaxy, nothing else compares. I mean, how many doctors get to say they saved a septillion beings? I'm thinking it's just me.
That's a made-up number.
No one knows how many living beings there are in the galaxy.
Good point. Could be twice that many. Point is, if you hadn't taken me along for this ride, I would have missed out. I appreciate that. In fact, I am offering free medical care for you and anyone else you want. Lifetime guarantee.
By the way, he said septillion. I think that means whatever's okay. So you got million, which is 1, billion, which is 2, trillion, which is 3, quadrillion is 4, pentillion is 5, sextillion, I think, is for 6. So septillion would be 7. I don't think that actually is a made-up word. I think that's a legit word. Now I'm going to look it up. A 1,000 raised to the 8th power. I called it. It's real. That is a septillion. I think. My God. Septillion is bigger than sextillion. Yep, I was right. Jeez, that's a lot of zeros, though. One with 42 zeros. Yes, absolutely. It's insane. Your lifetime or mine?
Does that offer expire with me?
Good question. I'm gonna live forever, but you can't expand my commitments after you're gone. We'll figure it out later.
All right, that's it. Doc ended up being likable towards the end. The beginning, couldn't stand him. So I believe all we have left is Scourge and Rusk on the Jedi Knight. Let's go and see what Lord Scourge has to say.
I did not think you would speak to me willingly, Jedi. Now that our alliance of convenience is no longer necessary.
What will you do now?
Will you abandon me then?
If we are to remain allies, Jedi, what is your cause? Right now, The jackals of the Empire snap at each other over the corpse you left them. Perhaps together, we can fill the void on the Emperor's throne.
Your people speaking of the Empire sound like a distorted echo. When I was born, we thought the rest of the galaxy to be mystery and legend. We had been alone for 1,000 years.
Tell me about that time.
What was it like? I can't even imagine.
We were what you made us.
In my youth, Jedi were how you threatened errant children. Obey your masters or the Jedi will obliterate you. For thousands of years, we had total control of 100 star systems. Then the Jedi drove us to the farthest fringe of the galaxy.
Sore subject?
That was generations ago. Do people really still care?
Did your people still care to fear us when we re-emerged?
This is hardly worth debating. I gain nothing from understanding how your Republic's fools view the galaxy. I am surprised that once your council finishes its brainwashing, any Jedi has a spine left to oppose the Emperor. Perhaps you are young enough to still cultivate the strength of the Sith.
I mean... I will never be Sith.
If you came here to turn me to the dark side, you'll be disappointed.
I came to defeat the Emperor, and we have done that. Turning you to the dark side is purely for my own amusement. The Emperor is dead at your hand, Jedi. Yet you do not follow up on your victory. Any Sith would have seized the throne by now. Even Revan and the Jedi exile would have been hard-pressed to resist so tempting a target.
Tell me about them.
Revan and the Jedi exile are legends. What were they like?
It should not have surprised anyone that Revan turned Sith. He knew you cannot fight the dark side without understanding it. The exile was harder to read. Even with all she had done, she never trusted herself. With Revan, she was his student again. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
What? Did I miss that? Huh. But I should trust you?
Is that what you're planning to do to me?
You have killed the Emperor. You are all that I saw in my vision. The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price. It has been enlightening to spend so much time among you and your Jedi. For 300 years I have spoken to no one but Sith, and they do not change. They are the same on Korriban now as in my childhood. The same tricks, the same fights, the same groveling and mind control.
But you've learned from us?
Was that almost a compliment?
I am only surprised that I have learned the most of the Force from a Jedi. Revan taught me to be effective when I became the Emperor's wrath. And now I have learned as much from you.
It is the power of the light.
Your people have always underestimated the strength of the light side of the Force.
I have nothing to learn from the light side. There may be powers you Jedi have mastered, but they do not require that I weep and beat my brow and hide behind the Council's skirts to achieve them. No more than what I have learned from Revan.
So, according to Scourge, he didn't follow Revan or the Exile. he actually cut down the exile and then turned in Revan to the Emperor. I don't know when. Don't know how. But I think that was prior to us meeting and becoming partners. It might be in the Revan book.
The Emperor was the only constant in my 300 years of life. It is hard to grasp his death. When I was born, the Emperor was the Empire. Everything existed to feed his whims. He was so far above us, no one, Sith or slave, would have dared even form an opinion about him.
He made himself a god.
It is in the nature of the dark side to crave worship.
It is more than the dark side. I thought that when I first served him. The Emperor was just a man, isolated by unimaginable power and the inability to trust the scheming sycophants who served him. I was wrong. He was a plague. And I am the only one in the galaxy who understands the full service you did us by destroying him.
He was beyond salvation.
I tried to reach him, but there was no light left inside.
This is not a matter of light versus dark. The immortality he gave me, it has a terrible price. Taste, smell, touch, color, emotion. I have felt none of these for 300 years. I do not wish to become as the Emperor and lose all tie to what once made me a man.
So, it's like the curse of the Black Pearl.
I now understand why your council tries to control your pleasure as well as your anger. Pleasure is a far more powerful motivator.
Why do you say that?
What makes pleasure more dangerous than other emotions?
Pleasure is the foundation of all desires. There is nothing that inspires so much anger as thwarted longing. I still remember the feel of sunlight on my skin, the scent of favorite foods, the color of my first love's eyes. To experience those simple pleasures again would be worth anything.
There's hope for you yet.
See, you haven't lost your humanity after all.
Do not mock me. I understand why your council controls you. What I'll never comprehend is why...
Hold on, I didn't mean to mock him.
I now understand... What pleasure I to experience...
You're
This
dangerous.
is why Jedi don't form attachments.
Ah,
I now... What pleasure I to...
give up on that
The
dream.
Emperor took all that away from you. Don't fool yourself into believing you can get it back.
At least I have the satisfaction of knowing he paid for what he took from me. I understand why your council controls you. What I'll never comprehend is why you let them. You have surprised me, Jedi. You have the heart of a Sith. Had you been born on Korriban, you would be sitting on the Dark Council now. It is too late to turn you fully from the light. But should your children have a connection to the Force, I will see them properly trained.
I won't let you.
Any children of mine will be Jedi.
Were you true to Jedi teachings, your protest will be that you will never have children of your body. But you will turn against those shackles, as you have so many others.
Fair
Had you been
point.
instructed in the true way of the Force, the galaxy could not match your power. I will make sure that mistake does not happen again.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty sweet deal. Just saying. All right. So we still have Rusk left. However, I do have some things I need to take care of, so we are having another short stream tonight. But tomorrow, I should be able to have a much longer stream. And I'll probably catch a nap before the next one because although I am doing better having quit nicotine, I am still getting tired late in the night like a normal human being, so I should probably get some sleep. But I do have a few tasks I need to take care of before I do that. So thank you all for being here and enjoying the content. The companion missions are actually very good. Michael, if you watch these back later, Doc on the Jedi Knight, horrible person. We don't like him. He's a dick. I mean, he ends up being nice later on, but still, very beginning, total tool bag. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Or, excuse me, have a good morning, day, evening, and good night. And I will see you all in the next stream. And then we'll go ahead and knock out this conversation. All right.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Master Jedi. Your defeat of the Sith Emperor is a remarkable accomplishment. The whole Republic is in your debt. And I'm certain that your future missions will be even more dangerous.
Yes. You're welcome to stay.
Remain with us, Sergeant. I'm sure we'll have need of your skills.
Understood, Master Jedi. Victory or death. If I may say so, the Jedi Order's discipline, self-sacrifice, and devotion to duty are a model for all citizens. It will be an honor to serve with you.
Will it, though? You know, I could fall to the dark side, just saying.
Master Jedi, I'm aware that my recent military record might raise some concerns. I want to reassure you that my squad fatality rates have not consistently been this high.
Not consistently?
So you only lose all of your men...
Oh, no, that was an insult. My bad.
Master Jedi, I'm aware that I want to reassure you...
That's reassuring.
I suppose that's good to hear.
The first squad I commanded after making Sergeant was sent to free POWs being held at a small Imperial outpost. Intel said the place would be lightly manned. Most of the Imperials wouldn't arrive for another 24 hours. Intel was wrong.
On what count?
The outpost wasn't lightly manned, or the POWs weren't being held there?
The Imperials sent their reinforcements a day early. When my squad broke into the outpost, we were outnumbered 10-1. We were outmanned and outgunned, but we achieved our objective, freed all the POWs, and came out alive. My squad's casualty rate was 97.4%, but we had no fatalities.
Congratulations.
It's impressive that anyone made it out of there with those odds.
They were good soldiers, far better than any of the others I've had under my command. Our mission was accomplished without permanent loss of Republic resources. That squad was effectively trained, and as a result, we achieved victory much more efficiently.
They were certainly skilled.
They must have been remarkable soldiers.
They are. Good soldiers are a resource. Yes, their loss damages the war effort, but they are meant to be used. Victory for the Republic is worth any cost.
You just had to bring up the elevators, Tuber. Listen. We both rolled down that damn elevator. I was not alone.
Master Jedi, our downtime has had a positive impact on my battle readiness. I believe I'm 14.2% more prepared for combat now.
How do you get these numbers?
What? What does that even mean?
It's a statistical analysis of, well, I won't bore you with the details. I've had a lot of time to think. I've forgotten what that was like.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Relax while you can, Sergeant. There's more fighting ahead.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been thinking about my original squad. I haven't seen any of them since we liberated that POW camp. They seem to be on active duty, but I can't find any mention of commendations or recognition. They should be decorated soldiers.
Keep looking.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Carson, Nadja, Eckert. That whole squad has simply vanished.
You sound worried.
One might almost believe that you considered those soldiers people.
They'd be most valuable to the Republic deployed on the front. This just doesn't make sense to me. Finally tracked down my old squad mates, Master Jedi. Wishing I hadn't. General Garza recruited them into the Special Forces Black Ops program. But now, they're in a detention facility on Unbearable, convicted of war crimes.
Oof. That's awful news.
War crimes are a serious charge. How did your old squad go from being heroes to convicted criminals?
Black Ops doesn't make heroes. It trains killers. If the right targets die, no one complains. They renamed my old squad the Surgeons, tasked them with destabilizing the Empire's command structure by removing its best leaders. But the Surgeons didn't just target Imperial commanders. They went after the officers' families. They wanted to send the enemy a message.
They crossed the line.
Killing women and children is never acceptable.
Good soldiers know what acceptable targets are. This wouldn't have happened on my watch. The detention center's warden says my old squad mates are serving life sentences. They're young. That's a lot of years to spend in cages. The next time I get nostalgic and curious, Master Jedi, give me a planet to invade. My old squad mates were good soldiers when I knew them. Still can't believe how they ended up. If I hadn't been reassigned after that first mission, I might have been one of them.
You're better than... Well... Nah, it could happen to him. Yes, well, you're not.
Don't waste your time on what might have been.
Oh, you didn't like that.
My old squad mates were good soldiers when
Okay, you're better than they are.
You wouldn't have endured innocent blood on your hands. You're not like them, Sergeant.
No, I'm not. It's a far greater honor to be assigned to your squad, Master Jedi. We've already taken down the Emperor. I look forward to facing whatever challenges lie ahead. I've been analyzing your battle tactics, Master Jedi. I hope you don't mind. I believe I've found a way to increase my own combat efficiency by another 25.4%.
Sounds like something to test.
Why don't we try out your new tactics in the field?
I was hoping you'd say that, Master Jedi. Permission to speak freely, Master Jedi.
You don't have to ask, Rusk.
You've never needed permission to speak your mind before, Rusk.
What I'm about to say, Master Jedi, you might construe as critical. I had some concerns when I was first assigned to your squad. The Jedi are known for their discipline and selflessness, and for their pacifist philosophies. I'm pleased to say my concerns were unfounded.
You met me on a battlefield.
After Hoth, I'm not sure why you would have thought I was a pacifist.
As I said, my concerns were unfounded. I came from a pacifist colony, Master Jedi. We were bullied, remorselessly, by pirates, corporations, Hutts, even governments. I joined the military as soon as I could. Peace only comes to those willing to fight for it.
Does your family approve?
That must make things a little strained.
10 years ago, the colony was attacked by the Sith. My family was killed. They never fought back. The Sith crushed them, the way you might step on a bug.
The Empire will pay for that.
By the time we're through, Rusk, the Empire will regret leaving the unknown regions.
Thank you, Master Jedi. At any rate, we should move on. Thank you for hearing me out.
Forgot to add chat to the screen. One second, everybody. Boop. There you are. Yay.
When I was first given this assignment, I believed it would be an excellent opportunity to serve the Republic. I underestimated. It has been the greatest honor of my life.
You'll always be welcome here.
You can serve with my squad anytime, Sergeant.
Thank you, Master Jedi. I promise you, I'll train this squad to be the most efficient fighting machine in the Republic, even the droid. I'm with you until the bitter end. Victory or death.
Works for me. Okay, so Rusk is your typical gung-ho, ready-to-go soldier. Not surprised. But that would give us the last companion for the Jedi Knight. So we're done! Everybody, thank you for watching the Star Wars